Hello everyone, I represent Hollarbams Creations and today we want to make this beautiful cowl gown. And these are the measurements we'll be needing for this cowl gown. We'll be needing the shoulder measurement, we'll be needing the bust circumference, that's round the bust, waist circumference, shoulder to waist, hips circumference, shoulder to hips, and of course we need our dress length. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. I have my dartless hip-line blouse pattern available. If you have not watched our previous video on how to draft a dartless hip-line blouse, I'll put the link in the description box so that you can check it up. I decided not to cut out the extra length in the paper because it's a dress, so I'll still need to extend it, and that is what I have there. I have this lovely jersey material. It's a very light material and it will drape well. It's about 2.5 yards and that is what I'll be using to make this beautiful cowl gown. Our dress length is 45. I will add 1.5 inch or 2 inches at the length. This will serve as seam allowance to hold it at the shoulder and at the floor length. It's a stretchy material. I'll not be adding too much seam allowance at the side. I'll just add 1/2 inch. When working with very lightweight material, you may need to hold it down with pins or you add weight to it just to hold it down so that the measurement is not altered. I'm through with the cutting of the back part of the dress. I'm going to be cutting the neck, and we have decided to lower the neck a little bit because this dress does not have a zip. So for my back neckline, I'm going to be using 2.5 inches depth and 3.5 inches wide. This is the remaining part of the fabric we are using to cut the front part of the cowl dress. And the front side of this dress will be having a cut at the waist. This is the dartless pattern for our hip-line blouse and I decided to cut it at the waist. You remember I said our half length, that's our shoulder to waist, is 16.5. So I have about 17 inches here, which will be more than enough. The front part of this dress will be having a half cut, meaning it will have a cut at the waist and the cowl will be formed at the upper part of the dress. To cut the upper part of this cowl dress, I will be folding on bias. To fold on bias means to fold in a triangular form. Here is the open end and this is the folded side. Here is my front side, which is supposed to be on fold, and on a good day, on a normal cut, I'm supposed to place it like this. But because I want the drapings to form, I'm going to be shifting the pattern. Look at the way I'm shifting the pattern. This is to enable the drape to form. I will just place the cut here and shift the pattern. Look at it. I will shift the pattern, and the more I shift, the more the cowl will form. There are so many ways in which we can achieve the drape. This is just one of the ways. Measuring from the middle here to the tip of the shoulder, I have 8 inches. I can choose to shift the pattern paper towards the side to have more drapes. The more you shift, the more the drapes, but I think I like it like that. Having done that, I will connect from the shoulder line to the folded edge which serves as the center front with a straight line. Look at what I'm doing. Because I don't want the drape to fall too much at the center front, I will extend the center front pattern a little bit, connect with a straight line, trace out the armhole and then return it. I will trace out the armhole, return the pattern and trace out the waist so that the waist measurement is not altered. I'm cross-checking the measurement now to be sure that I have the same 7.5 at the waist, and then I'll be cutting it out. I'm through with the cutting of the upper part of my cowl dress. What I'm going to do next is to notch the point at which the shoulder line joins with the neck part of our cowl dress. What I did here was to match the front part of the cowl dress that we just cut now with the back part. Then I will hold it down with pin and use it to cut the remaining down part of the cowl dress. I will use that to determine the length and the width of material I will need. I need to add seam allowance to it for joining. I need 31 inches for my length. I already added seam allowance for joining. I need the width of 9 inches. Our hips is 36. 36 divided by 4 give me 9. 9 plus half inch will give me 9.5. So placed on fold, I will measure out 9.5 inches. To be on the safer side, I'll be cutting out 32 inches length, 9.5 inches width on fold, and then I will shape out the down part. I'm through with the cutting of the front part of the cowl dress. I will join the upper part and the lower part of the cowl dress together. After joining the upper and the lower part of the front dress together, I joined at the side. I'm going to be joining the side seam together. I will be using bias binding to knitting up the back neck and the front neck. I will add a basic sleeve and come back to show you the outcome.